First of all, don't panic. We don't think there is likely to be a nuclear blast anytime soon, but you never know, so it makes sense to be prepared for the possibility. I mean, that's the whole point of being a prepper, isn't it? To be prepared for emergencies. Now, hopefully, you never have to do this, but it's a good idea to know what to do during this kind of emergency, should it occur. And even more hopefully, you're not so close to the blast zone that you can't escape it. Keep in mind that with today's advanced science, if you are within 2 to 3 miles of the blast zone, there's a good chance you could get vaporized. Also, there is a wide zone between the distance at which a nuclear explosion will kill you and the distance at which it can kill you. For a 1 megaton warhead, that zone might be 7 or 8 miles wide. Inside this zone, small debris could be thrown out at nearly 2,000 miles per hour. If you happen to be in that zone, you have a much better chance of surviving if you know what to do. But don't worry, the drill is actually amazingly simple. Your emergency nuclear detonation response, or immediate action drill, is what you should do the moment you are aware of a detonation. The first sign will be an intense flash of light, and you can't mistake this flash for anything else due to the length and intensity of it. Expect the flash alone to last more than 10 seconds. So what should you do? Number one, close your eyes and keep them closed. There will be a double flash effect, which is unique to a nuclear blast. So even when the light fades, there is still a high risk. So keep your eyes shut until it's safe to actually move. This is the kind of flash that will blind you with an effect that could last from several hours to several weeks, depending upon how close you are. And if you are blind, then you are done. Number two, with your eyes shut, immediately turn towards the direction of the flash. Number three, lay down completely flat, face down with your hands tucked under you. You'll be tempted to cover your head with your hands. Don't do it. Your hands could be burned. And if the burns are bad, your hands will be useless and then you will be helpless. Hopefully you are able to lay down in a curb or a ditch or behind something that will deflect debris. Something that won't move, that is. Bodies of water are also good for protection. Try not to be too close to buildings if you can avoid it. Number four, wait out the blast waves. Just like the flash effect, there will be two, so be patient. The first one could take up to 3 or 4 minutes to reach you depending upon how far away you are from the impact zone. Stay down after the blast wave passes over you and wait for the second wave to pass. Remember to keep your eyes shut the entire time. Do not be tempted to open them. Number five, get moving. After the second blast wave has passed over you, get the hell out of there as fast as you can in the opposite direction of the blast. Number six, head for cover quickly and secure your body. Lungs first. Cover your nose and mouth. A clean cloth, a dust mask, whatever you have. Don't let any of that dust into your lungs. Cover any exposed skin as much as you can. Cloth can actually help to block out alpha waves. Number seven, go home if you can. Strip off all of your clothing and throw it outside. It's contaminated. Brush out your hair. If you still have any, there's a good chance that if you didn't have a hair covering, the top of your head or your hair may have been burned. Wash up if you can. Use body wipes and water sparingly. Do not trust any water that might be coming out of the faucet. Assume it's contaminated. If you have any kind of a hazard suit or gas mask or a filtration mask, put it on. preferably after you are completely cleaned up. Otherwise, you could be trapping contaminants in the suit with you. Number 8, if you have potassium iodide, now's the time to treat yourself to a unique taste. Iodide will help to protect your thyroid from radiation poisoning. Now I'm putting a chart up here. This chart, make a screenshot of it and print it off. It shows you age and weight ratios for how much iodide is safe to ingest on a daily basis. Number 9, seal up your windows and doors with plastic and duct tape. If you don't have a roll of painter's drop cloth, now's the time to pick one up. Doesn't hurt to have it sitting around, not just for this type of emergency, but it's very useful for a lot of different things. Duct tape all those windows and doors. Then cover the doors and windows with blankets. Staple or nail them up. Most of the radiation from fallout is alpha and beta particles, and thick cloth will block alpha radiation. Number 10, get out of Dodge. If you have a safe bug out location, now's the time to go. If you have to drive, be sure to cover your air vents. Don't let any extra particles into the cab of your vehicle. If you have to stay at home, stay low and centered in your house or apartment and seal yourself in that room with your prep after sealing off the outer rooms. And of course, there's going to be one more because we always like to throw you a bone. Call it number 11 if you will. If you know something is inevitable, even just a few minutes warning, you hear the emergency broadcast, you hear the sirens going off, you see the streaks in the sky, get as far away from any major city, any military base, any airport, or any utility complex as you can. These are the most likely to be targets. And try not to be indoors anywhere that doesn't have a shelter. There's a chance the building could collapse if it's within reach of the shock waves. We hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you have any comments pertaining to the video, please go ahead and put them in the comments section down below. We'd love to see it, and it could be helpful to the other viewers. Please like, share, and subscribe if you have not already. If you are a subscriber, please remember to hit the notifications button so that you can be alerted as to when there are other videos. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay frosty, folks.